Hello, everybody, and we are back with more experts, and we are here to talk about Supercharge Your Manifesting Powers because although the event finished, but we have a huge surprise for you. So, what's gonna happen tomorrow morning? We are gonna open up the page with all the speakers so you can go back and see who you missed, or maybe if there are any interviews that you particularly like, you can go back and watch them again. And you have that gift for 2 years, the whole weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And if you want to invite other people to join to watch with you, maybe family, friends, whatever it is, just you're more than welcome. And we just wanted to come out and to say that it's just a powerful start of something amazing. Although the event is over and this is just the replay during this weekend, but know so that you are on the journey. And what's important during the journey, it's not the destination, it's not that one dream, it's not that one desire that was achieved, because it's not what really make us happy. That's exactly what we are learning when we are mastering ourselves, that it's not about that particular item or that particular desire, because we learn how to be happy in the present moment. We learn that it's not that thing that's going to make us happy, but we ourselves are going to make ourselves happy. And again, I want to introduce the panel, whoever joined me today. Okay, Dina, let's start from you. Tell a little bit about yourself and what you're doing.
I'm first. Usually I'm last. Huh? Okay, good. I'm first. So, my name is Dina, and I am a sex coach. I'm a personal coach. I am a relationship coach, and I am a sex coach, and that's how I present myself because this type of coaching is needed not only on the island of Aruba, it's needed all over the world because there are some statistics out there stating that 20% of divorces is due to lack of education, sexual education in one of the couples. So, and I emphasize in the sexual energy, using that sexual energy to manifest your desires, what you want. So, I've opened my business 5 years ago, having fun in COVID, blooming in COVID,
Mm,
um, manifesting in COVID. What else can I say? Yeah, I have a superpower. I can speak 4 languages. Okay, so everybody has a unique power, and this is mine. So what I add in the world is a lot of my clients are interracial clients, and because of this island has a lot of cultures, so a lot of mixtures, and I do understand the conflicts in bed of these couples if they are of a different culture. So this is a little bit about me.
that's beautiful. Thank you so much, Dina. And it's so great to have you. And you're one of the active participants. So I know whoever is watching these episodes, they would remember Dina Alexander. Woohoo! All right. Gemma, I see you next on the screen. Please tell a little bit about yourself and what you're doing in this beautiful world.
Thank you. Yes, I am Gemma Serenity. And okay, so yeah, I thought I did lose everything, but I did not. Okay, good. And I'm victorious over 15 years of domestic violence, beaten, put down, raped, and was killed twice by strangulation. And that ended 11 years ago now. And what happened during the last 11 years is so much healing and transformation that it became my asset, my source of making the world a better place, my source of helping others, helping, inspiring, like guiding, because I do understand from within how people may feel. And the big question is when you are able to actually break free from whatever abusive or toxic relationship you are dealing with, then the question is, okay, so who are you? How are you coming back to yourself? How are you figuring out what you like? Because you're so used to just like, please, please, please the other person to try to avoid living more abuse, even though you still live more of it all the time. It is still something that is important. So that return to yourself, that self-mastery, that self-love, self-confidence, self-esteem, that claiming back your power to choose for yourself, that's really what I am about, alongside that shifting consciousness. Because there is a moment in time where you cannot take your situation anymore. And it doesn't have to be someone beating you up. Oftentimes it's just like something does not work and you are unhappy or highly unsatisfied. Something. How do you shift your consciousness so that you may tap into the infinite superpower of the universe, who just asks you to define what you want so that it can bring it to you? But there is one more thing. It's a question of alignment. And that is a trunk of my work. That deep alignment with your higher self, with your belief, with your desires, with the way you speak, you think, you act, you feel, you smell, you interact with others and with yourself. All of that has to actually click all together in order for you to flow your manifestation and really be at your best. So that's what I do. That's who I am. And I'm very, very happy to be here today to tell you, okay, you have 2 more days. Like it's just a gift days during Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, I mean, enjoy. And you can actually watch all of us in one go. Enjoy. Just go there. And by the way, you still have the option to upgrade. It's still possible so that you can have it forever after, right? So
Yes, right? Yay to Gemma. And Gemma, also thanks so much for all your support and all your love and gifts and share that you bring to this community and to this group. It's very, very appreciated. And now we are moving to Carolyn.
Hi,
Tell a little bit
everyone.
about yourself.
Absolutely. Hi, everyone. My name is Carolyn Litton. I created the Vision Project, and really, I support individuals in helping them gain clarity of your vision in all areas of life. So there's so many areas that we really don't think about, like, it's not just career and financial abundance, but what about like relationships and fun and leisure and of course, like wellness and health and really in purpose. So just really starting to think about what we would like our vision for our life to look like in all of those areas. And then I also, I'm just super passionate about the flow state. So it's that state of optimal performance, and when we can leverage the state of flow, oh my gosh, talk about supercharging your manifesting powers. So identifying what are those limiting beliefs, what are the emotional blockages that are stopping us from being in that flow state. And once we can access that, oh man, get ready to watch those visions turn to reality in a very, very quick manner. So
Oh my God. I love everything what you shared. And Carolyn, also, I'm grateful for you and grateful for contribution that you give to this community. And Evie, Evie couldn't join us today, but look what she commented. She's like, wow, that is awesome that you're giving people the opportunity to watch this training over the weekend. It's true. It's all about giving, right? It's all about pouring that love. And that's exactly what we are doing. We are giving that love to each one of you, whoever is watching, whoever is participating in this series. Because remember, together we are superpower. As I keep repeating myself, that just compare one battery versus multiple batteries at the same time, like how much charge we can put into our life and into that manifestation process. This is for sure a great gift. This is for sure a true blessing, and we invite everybody like to watch out for the email tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., the same way as you used to receive the interviews emails, the same way you'll receive that email with the link to connect to all the interviews. And for somebody who still haven't registered, you can do that. You can do it, and you can watch all the interviews at one shot. You do not have to wait each day as everybody else did for other release. Now you have it all, and you can watch it and you can consume it, and you can start really implementing all these beautiful tools that each of the speakers share. And the best, you can claim the free gift from each speaker, because the gifts are amounted over $5,000, guys. You do not want to miss it. This is exactly what life is all about. So let's just go around and talk more about what this event can give the people, because I did receive a lot of feedback, and it's like really it melts my heart, because I see that this work that we all contribute to, the work that we put together as the team, really pays off, because people are tuning in, people are appreciating, people are really loving the series, and they do get a lot of value out of it. Dina, tell more. Like what is gonna happen to people who enjoy this kind of event, who come to this kind of event? What is it gonna? Where is it gonna propel them from this point on?
Yes, I like this question, because that's how I start. Um, Most of all, coaching and mentoring is something that is not, the reason why it's not being shared out there, that it's important. Okay, so I start with my clients in my discovery session, telling them why coaching is needed. There are, even though you are smart, you are intelligent, you went to universities and you have all the good stuff, there are periods in your lives that you either procrastinate, or you feel yourself stuck, or something is not right. And instead of staying in that state and lowering your vibration, because that is what you're doing, you I suggest reach out to a coach that clicks, because searching for a coach is different than other therapists. It should click. It's like falling in love. That's the feeling. I like your face. So I invite someone that is listening to me now. You're feeling stuck. You're procrastinating. You don't like what's happening in your surroundings. Reach out to one of these coaches, because that's what Irina is providing you an opportunity to choose which one clicks.
I love it. Awesome. Woohoo! Okay, Gemma, what do you think? What that event is gonna give to people?
Actually, when you choose to watch and you choose to connect and to gather all those gifts, first of all, you give it to yourself. You give yourself the opportunity to grow, to outgrow yourself, to really develop this growth mindset that actually expand your horizon. As one person, you have one perspective. So now, if you can have 28 other perspectives than yours, what do you think is going to change in your life? Because it's just one word or one idea is enough to completely change the trajectory of your life. But you don't know before that what is going to be. So be aware, make yourself available, gather some time around you, and already like look at all those wonderful people. Who do you resonate with? Who do you vibe? Because your intuition is going to tell you exactly who you vibe with. And then go, first of all, gather everything you can, sign up to all the wonderful gifts that you can actually give yourself from all these wonderful people. So we are part of these wonderful people. And just to tell you the truth, we are all guest speakers and experts enjoying each other's presence, because we all get other people's perspective on that same topic. How amazing is that? We just grow, and we love to grow. So maybe you will want to love to grow too, especially over Memorial Day weekend.
Woohoo! Absolutely. Just love. You nailed it, girl. And Carolyn, what about you? What do you think people are going to gain by attending this event and listening to the interviews?
Oh, absolutely. I always look at things as if I can find that one golden nugget, like that one thing that maybe I wasn't implementing before, or I have a new perspective on, just one little shift can make such a remarkable change in results. So, for example, like I love self development. I bet most of the coaches and most of our audience does too, right? So, we're always looking to grow and develop ourselves. But what I found is that really, when you can harness like flow and manifestation, and there's some little pieces that may have been missing, really help yield the results, at least is what I found in the past too. So again, it's like, what's something I can add to what I already know? Like development and growth is great. And many people have been on the journey, and this is all a part of our journey, but to learn something from that manifestation standpoint, like what's making it manifest faster, or what's in my way of, what's something I can break through to get to that level. So I think just from different perspectives, different stories, different thought leaders, you'll end up getting a lot of different perspective. And again, it just takes that one nugget, like Gemma said. You're going to know who like resonates with you, who you resonate with. Maybe your story is very similar to one of ours, and you're like, oh yeah, that's my guy, that's my support. But yeah, check it out. And like I said, I find that I get golden nuggets from every little bit, from every
Oh
person.
my God. I love that share. Thanks so much, Carolyn. And the same thing was for me. Like I said, this is like a treasure trove, right? And each speaker contribute amazing wealth of knowledge, of experience and expertise. And for me, like when I was going through the process of the interview before the event, and I was like, oh my God, each time I connect with somebody, each time I have that interview with the person, I'm learning so much myself, because it seems like we already know it all because we've been immersed in this work for whoever, how many years, right? But there is no stop to our growth. We continue growing, we continue learning, we continue evolving. And as long as we are breathing, we know there is more to learn, there is more to grow, and there is more for us to evolve. And that's why we enjoy the journey, we embrace the journey. So for the people who really are impatient with why manifestation doesn't come to me, maybe it's not the right question that you want to ask yourself. Maybe the better question would be, what steps can I take from where I am with what I have? Because it really shifts that that energy that you're carrying, rather than being impatient, right, and get frustrated and fall back into all these negative emotions, which we know that this is gonna like bring you on a different frequency and lower vibration. That's not the place where we want to be. We want to stay in that curious mindset. We want to use our creative thinking, something that we never taught how to do that, right? So we want to put that logic on the side and use our creative thinking to start coming up with the steps and solutions, which we only be able to see if we really do this work. That's exactly how it is. And Dina, can you just share from your personal experience, like attending one of this kind of event? What did it do for you personally?
Um, what I've seen, I've looked. I didn't look at all 28 because I was a little bit busy. I'm very grateful that you are opening up, because then I'll have a chance to see them also. But I've witnessed a couple of them, and what I've got gathered is I believe in coaches. I believe in coaches. I've taken some nuggets, just as I heard just now, and I that is where I use me being humble enough. I am a coach, but I don't know everything, and that's where I feed myself with information. Okay, that's for me very important, because some of us, we walk out there thinking that we know everything, and it's not the truth. You know what you've experienced, but it's just a drop in the ocean. So we should be open, to learn, and you are providing this free for 48 hours. So yeah, I'm happy. So that's I hope I've answered your question.
That's beautifully said. Thank you so much. And I love what Evie said. She says, by accepting these gifts from the universe, we practice being good receivers. That's true. That's the, law of circulation. You have to know how to be gracious giver, and you have to know how to be a good receiver as well, right? Because we want to be in balance in both. So great words, Evie. How about you, Gemma? Attending this event or any other events in the past, what did it do for you? What changed you?
Everything has changed in me because I listened to mentors, to other people's perspective, to someone who was doing a sounding board and giving me a feedback, because I listened and watched many times over the same talk, but it every time meant something different. And every time it was meeting me at my highest spiritual evolution possible, which is now. Just think about that. We all are now the wisest, most advanced person we have ever been, because we are constantly evolving, constantly outgrowing ourselves. Therefore, we are constantly not the same person anymore. Therefore, we receive in a different soil, with different ears and different experience, the same content, the same concept, the same ideas. But now it doesn't mean the same thing to us. Now suddenly it means the world. So it is really like unveiling knowledge, consciousness, perception. And you realize that, first of all, you're not alone. We all through that. But at the end of the day, there is no one else than you. You cannot rely on others, on any other person. Once you just close the day, come back to yourself, and drift to sleep. There is no one else than you. So feeling good with yourself, knowing that you have integrated in your being those amazing insights from all these amazing mentors, that will actually grow and birth amazing things.
Oh my God, how beautiful. Thank you so much, Gemma, for sharing. And Carolyn, what from your personal experience attending this event or any events in the past, what did it do for you?
Sure, absolutely. I feel that there's different ways in terms of like receiving the information. So there's one way, like we know what we know, but when we can come at it with an open mindset, a beginner's mindset of what else could I possibly learn from this? And we're constantly learning, right? So there's a way to like process things mentally. But then have you ever noticed that sometimes some things just land a little differently? Like I've heard this before, I understand it from an intellectual perspective, but it really landed. And then what I found, there's another level after that. It's like understanding it, having it really land, or intellectualizing it, having it, really understanding it, and then embodying it. So at some point, the same thing that you know, you understand it, and it landed, now it's just like on a, like in your body on a cellular level. So again, the more we listen to this, the more repetition, the more we can hear it from other perspectives, the more the easier it is to embody this work. And that's when the magic unfolds. That's where you see the manifestation and the magic just showing up everywhere.
Oh my God, this is so beautiful. So true, so true. Like I just want to run back to say Dina said, yeah, coach or mentor is a must. And again, if somebody didn't get to that understanding yet, it's okay. We are just planting the seeds because when your time is ready, I know for a fact, just remember, it's me talking today from Supercharge Your Manifesting Powers. I know for a fact that one day you are definitely going to be ready for that step to be coached by somebody, because remember, we all have the blind spots, right? And we cannot see the picture when we are the ones in the frame. So, mentor or coach is a must for each person that's breathing on this planet. I don't care what anybody said to you before. I don't care what you're thinking about it, but know so that you're always going to be better off when you have somebody by your side. That guide, that person who already has gone through the road that you're going to be going through. And that person is going to help you on your journey, on your path. It's going to be much easier. It's not gonna be just, like today I started, tomorrow I quit. That person is gonna hold you accountable, and that person is gonna deliver you the results. That's exactly what we want, to partner with somebody to do that, right? Gemma, I love what you said also about, like you can listen to the same things over, and each time the information lands on a different level, and each time you are kind of enlightened at a particular topic, right, that you are listening to. So it's very important, right? And as Carolyn said, repetition, that's exactly how we rewire our brain, and we are upgrading our internal programs that we are all operating on. So, Carolyn, absolutely, like you said, that, repetition, and also not only know the information, because majority of people know, they know about manifestation. And when I talk to the people during one-on-one, and they tell me, you know what, I know this, and I said, if you truly knew that, your results would show it. If your results do not equal what you truly want in your life, it means, like Carolyn said, you might know it on the intellectual level, you have not actually achieved that level of embodying that on all in all cells of your body, to the point that you already have self image of that person from your future. You already act, you feel, you just, like all over that person in today's day. That's exactly when you start seeing the manifestation is happening for you and through you. And that's exactly what we help people to tap into, right? That's exactly what coaches are doing. And like I said, not single person, including ourselves, is doing it alone. Because if you really want to propel in your life, if you really want to grow, you are constantly developing yourself, and you're constantly having somebody by your side, because it's always better together than when you're doing it by yourself. And you know what, the most important thing in this work is the time, because when you do it on your own, you're going to be stumbling, you're going to be traveling and just kind of throwing the spaghetti into the wall and see what sticks. But when you enroll with one of us, it's going to be just, something structured, something proven. There is a system that each one of us can teach you, that you can take, and you can start producing the results on a much faster level. Because let's face it, time is something that money can't even buy. So, what we are doing as the coaches, we can shorten that time of your transformation when you actually want to come from point A to point B. And that's exactly what we can help you with. So just to wrap it up, to say that, like it's amazing, just think about it, right? We are here for you, but it's your decision. What do you want to do with that? And again, we cannot make that decision for you, and we can promise you that this works if you work it. If you really are ready for that step, and if you really want to partner with somebody, you can do it. And meantime, just watch again this series, and if you haven't registered, please register, please consume, please comment, because this Facebook group is actually for people to start commenting on whatever they consume the content. If something needs clarification, Let's just, participate. Let's comment because we are all together in this, right? We do not want you to feel alone or feel that, we are not hearing you. We hear you, we see you, we want to help you, and we want the best for you. That's why we created this series, and that's why we are so passionate about. That's why we are coming all here, right? We are just coming for you. So just take that gift and start really living the life on your terms. Stop listening to everybody around and just ask yourself, what do I truly want from my life? And thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. Please watch all our interviews and act on it. Do something about your life. Use the tools and come to us for help because the help is always there if you actually ask for it. Any last comments?
I want to say something.
Yes, please.
If anybody is listening to us, is seeing us, I think you should take it seriously. It's a sign. That's my thing. It's a sign. If you are listening to us now, this is your sign. You need to click and register and see all the videos.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
right? There are no coincidences. Yes,
Right.
Carolyn.
And I have something to add too. So, a key part of manifestation also is just having that unwavering belief and trust that it's going to happen. So, when you sign up for this series, it's reinforcement, it is evidence that it's worked for not just one, two, but many, many different people. And it helps build that trust and that reinforcement that it could absolutely, or reinforce that it can absolutely happen for you too.
Oh my God, beautiful. Gemma, wrap us up.
You have
Oh,
one last chance to change your life for the better. You are the only person who can positively impact your life. We are just facilitator, helper, inspirer. We are just people like you with also a wealth of experience that we freely share because it is our mission to help you. But nobody else can help you rather than yourself. You have to go there and to actually take everything you can. And imagine it's a big buffet. You choose what you take. It's up to you. Nobody can force you anything. So give yourself the gift of healing and transformation, of supercharging your manifesting power, of expanding your mind.
oh my God, love it. Da 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 da. The music, the song, the flowers, the champagne, and please join us because this is the event not to miss. And like I said, look at all these people here and all the other participants that were coming. We are actually the powerhouse. And just being in that space, like I said, it doesn't matter that it's online. We are still all connected. Just being in this presence, being in this space, just think how you're going to catapult in anything that you are doing in life, in especially in your manifestation, right? So let's manifest together and let's bring the best to our lives. We love you all and see you again on the series.